Unexpected Live. You know how we do it on this channel. I'm Lasana Batiste in collaboration this morning with Lyndon Batiste Raw. And we want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day today. And we have 0 people in the house, 0 likes. And let's see how long this live is going to take to pick up. It's now 9:13.
But with that trend, I have 2 holidays this week. Are you familiar with them?
2 holidays this week?
Yeah. You're talking about Memorial Day on our birthday.
Alright.
What's the 2 holidays in Trinidad this week?
This week?
Yes.
This week is 2 holidays in Trinidad?
Yeah.
Alright, so May. Alright, now your time up, man.
Do I time
up?
Have
2 holidays.
Have 2 holidays this
Don't
week?
mean joke.
Yes, if I recognize it, Memorial Day is what a US holiday. No, but I can't represent
July 27. Alright, May the 30th, Indian Arrival Day.
Okay, what's the next one?
Indian Arrival Day, and it had to be Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi is in June?
Alright, well, I really don't know. I really don't know. But in Indian Arrival Day, it's maybe 30th, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Kim and they working on a project where they do like different beverages. Keep school. Different beverages with the East Indians that they use. Kim make a nice poster. I should take a picture, but I don't know if she shares.
Right. So, I see 1 or 2 people here. I don't have my glasses as usual. Imtaz Khan, good morning to you. Maureen, happy Memorial Day. Francis, Judy T, Marie, Michael, Sambrano, Penny from Mayaro, Anthony, Irish in the house. What you say, my brother? Nice, man. Good. And brother, we linking up as we say Tuesday. We linking up now, guys. I will just be following Lyndon with our waka because you know that is a tool that I really don't like, right? I don't believe in noise pollution. Yeah. So we hope everybody has a wonderful holiday today. Yeah, no problem. All right, so we go and get a little noise. We just entertaining all you. Light entertainment. I'm watching only YBR this morning, you know. How we looking there all you? YBR looking nice. Right, Rosalind, how you going, cuz? That waka ain't used long time, people? That waka ain't used for a long time. Anupan Kapita. Yes, man, I walk by walk. Yeah, man. Put your back into it. That man could really walk across. That fella really could walk the grass. Walk the grass for the name of the pass. Walk the grass for the name of the pass. Oh gosh, let me go. Let's have cinematic shots here. Some cinematic shots. Nah, you don't study that one. Alright, so guys. Yeah, man. Live from Cora here. You taking jobs, or?
No.
You taking a walk?
No.
Alright.
Let me walk on your legs now.
So guys, this was another tree that Daddy spear. I forget to mention this. This is that Zamoka tree, right? And that is the beloved Pui tree over there. The beloved Pui tree.
Then my real mission is my Uncle Bertram and Uncle Cedric this morning.
Yeah. Well, I could be going by that time.
No, you're not helping anything.
No, I had things to do, boy.
But I just playing
this. Yeah, alright. We'll fix up.
I'm coming to sit down with you for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, man. Alright, so good morning, everybody. And welcome again to my channel, Lasana Batiste. And I want to thank everybody for all the outpouring support. I put up a really nice video on Saturday where we went on a nice hike, right? We went to a nice hike to Cora Waterfalls. So if y'all have not seen it, check it out. It was really nice. To be honest with you, I love the waterfall, but I think I definitely enjoyed the walk to the waterfall more than anything else. The walk to the waterfall was beautiful, scenic. Listen, as I say, I definitely want to pick up hiking. I want to pick up hiking, guys. It is so relaxing to be around all that nature. And I see Michael Zambrano feeling now, Gina! So, Gina, happy Memorial Day. Alright, and I'm so happy to know that we actually have Lindan says it's 2 holidays. I know Indian Arrival Day, right? For sure. But I don't know what is the next holiday. So maybe somebody here can tell me what's the next holiday. I'm really not seeing the names here properly, but I could recognize Tara, right? 71 people in the house. Moderators are on board. Thank you, Francis, Gail M, Angeline Khan, Alucho, right? Sharon M, Steve, Christopher Bond, Roma Coffee and Anderson from Williamsville. Nice. So I just pull it back on the chat here a bit. Laura, good morning, good morning. And I hear out cousin Rosalind already. Is it Margaret? Good morning to you, good morning. And Linda will be joining me shortly, right? Travel Addict in the house, good morning, good morning. All right, sorry about that. Yes. Right, so guys, I want to thank everybody that is locked on right now. Paris, I believe. So I don't have my glasses here. I am training a lot. Trinity Desi is only the other day because you put on your Facebook page who it is and know who is Trinity Desi. Alright, so I'm glad to see you locked on, brother. I'm glad to see you locked on. Now I could identify your name with our face. All right, Benita, good morning, good morning. Anna Guerra, how are you doing? Yeah, Linda want to show you once again that I never support him when he's walking. But guys, only infantry, I will be walking a lot of grass this year. All right, Rohini, good morning. So I hope everybody had a really wonderful weekend. I certainly did, guys. I certainly did. How are you doing? I certainly had a really fantastic weekend. All right. After that waterfall experience, guys, yesterday I took a really good rest. Lyndon and I, we accomplished about 6 kilometers this morning. We went for a really nice early morning walk. Antonia, how are you doing? Blessings. And Antonia is relaxed today, so most likely she's off. Right. Spoke to my good friend Dale Tech this morning. So Dale, if you're locked on and listening, good morning to you again, brother. Cheryl Wilson from Grenada. Michael, I wasn't able to return your call yesterday. Anne Brown, I wasn't able to return your call also. All right, was a little busy doing 1 or 2 little things. All right, so sorry about that. So Anne Brown, if you're locked on and listening, sending lots of love, and I hope that you have a wonderful day today, Anne Brown. Right, also Michael Zambrano, maybe after this I could give you a little heads up. Alright? Lily, good morning. And morning everybody who is in the chat this morning. Alright, so you see, that's the thing about when I know a lot of people by the little profile pic on the side. That's how I'm able to make out some of the names like Ann Guerra, right? Well, I know Sharon M. Yes. So the dogs are lazing around. They're quite tired after our walk up in Cora. Miss Pillai, good morning. Hope all is well with you. And Jenny, how are you doing? So big up to Jenny and her entire family, the Rampasad family. And so nice to see you all cross chatting with each other as always. Salif, good morning, brethren. Blessings. Blessings. How them iguanas going over there, boy? Them iguanas and them raccoons and squirrels. Yeah, the man have more wildlife than we down here, you know. Alright, so 89 people in the house and only 16 likes. Guys, come on now, man. Come on. Just exit. I promise all you, nothing less than an hour here today. Alright, just exit the chat, hit that like button and come back in. Guys, this is how my channel is going to grow. This is how I will be able to make a little extra income. Alright, the payouts from YouTube is extremely small. Alright, so the more we can help get the views up is the better it's going to be for me. Alright, so please exit the chat, hit that like button and come back in. We all here, we waiting and we going. Alright, you know, there's only promise only 1 hour and then it is turning to 2 hours and then 3 hours and then 4 hours. Come on guys, hit that button please, hit that button. New people, listen, I have been getting notifications from YouTube that a lot of this is being viewed due to suggestions by YouTube. So YouTube is seeing the popularity of the live streams in particular, and they are causing it to automatically pop up on people's news feeds all over the world. All right, so that's what we want to see, guys. Please hit that like button. All right, and Candace did it already. Candace, good morning to you. Francis sending lots of love there, boy. What? Nice. And Kevin, is that, no, that's not my boy Kevin, but anyway, good morning to Kevin. Liking the productivity in the background. Is that till, guys, I'm so sorry, I'm trying to turn in so many different angles to be able to identify some of these names. Is it Dillian Baliram? Good morning. Forgive me if I'm getting the names wrong. Charles Alex says, just hit the like button. Let's get to 10,000 people. All right, that's what we're talking about, man. Good positivity. So we back up to 96 and we can see the numbers going up. So people are exiting, hitting that like button. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. You don't know, you might get a good joke in the background. All right. And is this Dion I'm seeing? Lyndon, you looking different. No, I am not Lyndon. I am Lasana. All right. I am Lasana. I know all is seen at Lyndon. I am Lasana, Lyndon's brother. Right? Let's go, guys. Tell them about it, Francis. All right, so we at 100. And we stand at 48 likes. It would have been nice to see it at least reach the 150. All right, at least 50% full support. But that's okay. We're going, guys. And we see me Lyndon reach, boy. Man, tell me you ain't gonna cut the man like you cut down the whole Akora, boy. According to Imtaz, it's only when camera rolling, but his voice is working. Oh gosh, let me flip camera. Watch you, man. Oh gosh. Yeah, man. That boy could walk. That man could walk, boy. Only when camera rolling. When the camera rolling, it's then he does walk. When the camera rolling, it's when he does walk. Hey, that boy does only walk when camera rolling. That boy does only walk when camera rolling. Hey! Mr. Morris, how you doing, brother? And here's Michael. Positive thoughts equal positive energy, guys. Negative thoughts equal negative energy. Do not be the passenger in life's journey. Be the driver. Take control. All right. That's what we're talking about, man. See me, I made doubles from scratch. Coconut, mango, tamarind, pantania chutneys. What, Vinita? You could open up a branch. Nice. I'll show it is good. Can you see that coconut chutney? That is Lashana doubles, boy. That is Lashana doubles. Yes, remember in Mr. Bat, Great man, eh? Great man indeed. And it's all right. Sorry, I'm seeing two names there. I so wish that I could make them out. All right, but the person whose name beginning with T and the person whose name is beginning with S. All right, George. I'm making out George and Darian. Darian. Right. Cheryl Wilson, don't let anybody steal your joy. That's right, guys. Don't let anybody steal your joy. You are in charge of your life. I am in charge of mine. It's time to take hold of the steering and navigate yourself through life's journey. You have little ones, give them the guidance. Right? Give them the guidance. That's all they need. Give them love, give them guidance. Be patient with them. And everything is going to fall into place. And the best thing you could do, you don't have to talk to your children too much, Just be a good example. Just be a good example. And that's all the work. That is all the work. That is all the work. That is all the work. You just be a good example. Have everybody been trying their best to deal with things on a daily basis? Hey, today's a new day. We are asking God, our higher power, help us through this day to be the best that we could be. And hopefully, if God spare life, at the end of the day, you sit back, you look back. Hey, I really should have been helping Lyndon cut that grass, boy. I should have really been helping Lyndon cut that grass. And I was so insensitive, to be just sitting down here doing nothing while Lyndon is doing all that work. And I reflect on that. And I purpose to do better. So tomorrow I just would not come up here again if I know more grass is being cut. But you get to just start seeing people, right? Try to do these things on a daily basis. On a daily basis, when you finish with that reflection, here's what you do. You sit back, you rock back, and you enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah. With your family, you have your kids. Guys, start to do something out of the box. Don't just sit down inside of the house and you probably on your computer, your kids on their devices. Come on. Only put that down a little bit. Or if you're now breaking the ice, only come outside with all your iPad now. Come outside with all your iPad. Start to make little changes. Let children go outside. Let children see the trees. Let them enjoy it in your company. And your spouse, if your spouse is available, right? Do that. Do that. Start to make little changes. Try to be a little patient with your children, right? You're washing your car, your little son want to come. Don't see that harassment. He dip in his hand and, oh gosh, leave the sponge with the soap, boy. Oh gosh, go inside with your mother, boy. No, try something new, guys. Try something new. Hey, go ahead. Take down. Let the boy take up the sponge, let the thing, take the pose, whatever you're using, just be careful, Wasa, and spray him down. Make something fun out of it, guys. Listen now, you only have your children. I can tell all you because I have 2 sons that are ready as young men. You only have them for a very, very short time, You only have your kids for a very short time. You understand? So, boy, make the best of it. I am telling everybody who has the opportunity, make the best of that opportunity, boy. Listen, it has been a year since I moved out of my home, right? It has been a year. Who giving me back that year? Who is giving me back that year, guys? Nobody has the authority to be able to give that back to me. That's 1 year already lost. 1 year already gone in total. And we just hoping that, listen, God has his plans, God has his plans. And one thing I am always careful about is I am not going to question God. I have done that already in my past life. I have questioned God. I have been begging for forgiveness for that. Right? Guys, God has his plans. And he also has his time. Peggy, how are you going? You alright? So big up to Peggy, Chelsea, and Jason, right? God has, yes, Sana, the pink pui represents strength and resilience. Save it, of course. And I was so glad to know that Daddy had a picture of it. And just imagine that. Daddy didn't come up here. Daddy had a picture of that pui tree, guys. Which means to say that it meant something to Daddy. I was so happy when I saw Daddy posted that pui tree. I said, wait, you know, Daddy had a picture of that pui tree. He had a picture of that pui tree, and now he could tell people the story behind that pui tree. He could tell people, hey, Vashti and Avril, how is the water girls? All it good? Happy Memorial Day to y'all. Yes, now Daddy could freely express to people what this, you know how many people have been passing here and wonder, what is this tree that's doing in the middle here? What is this tree doing in the middle here? Now everybody who coming up to Cora could know that La Sana, as they know me in this area, Sana, the little trend, Mr. Sana, plead to your father, Daddy, save that tree. Now people know the story behind that. When you're going up to Cora to bed and you see that pui tree, know that it is tears and love of our father that have those tree roots planted into the ground with this beautiful pui tree. It looks so beautiful when it's in bloom. It's actually a pink pui tree, right? You know, there's the pink, there's the yellow, but this one is the pink, a nice light pink. Girls love to go underneath it and pick up the petals. The pui flowers are so soft and delicate. All right, so let me see what we know with my boy Lyndon here. Let's flip the camera a little bit. Hey, this man like he got a contract with CPEP, boy. Yeah. Oh gosh, come now, boy. Only he could really show off, you know. What is this? Only watch him. Watch him a little bit. I come in, I'm going for some water. So, if all I could remember, years back, if you have been following Lyndon Batiste, this is the area here that we had planted up a COVID garden. I had a nice grow box over here. You could still see some cassava from the old garden. I had a really nice garden. This dirt wasn't here, so the garden had extended all here. And I planted these moko, just one plant. And as you could see, we have a moko stool going here, and we have a bunch of moko. So that's now this gonna be able to cut down and fry. They say don't cut down the pui tree. They say don't make a mistake and cut down that pui tree. No. Nah. Don't go close to that tree, you know. So it's a nice peaceful day up in Cora here. You might start to see plenty cars going up to the river. That's now, you know, Monday is a busy day in Cora River. But there's the vibes, there's the atmosphere. Sun blazing hot already. Alright, and I want to say thanks also to my father. Thanks that you see in here, guys. This is a water storage to my home over there. You see those PVC pipes you see going up alongside the pool? Right, so this is the water supply to my home over there. And Daddy was very gracious and he left this bank of water tanks here. So these tanks are not on my property. Right? These tanks are not on my property. So you know, without any kind of malice or anything, I will just be every now and again just kind of giving all a general idea of the lay of the land here. So, Daddy, thanks for leaving these water tanks, because as you could see, my yard is totally exhausted. The back of the house is right up to the fence, so no area to put tanks there. The pool is the bound of the land, so if I were to move those tanks, I'll have to put them underneath that area that we're seeing, like that what was supposed to turn into a pagoda, right? Because I have no room to the front of my yard, and on the next side of the house is very, very steep. So, Daddy boy, thanks once again. You have really dealt with us graciously. Oi! Yeah, because I tired talking, you know. You tell me, you tell me, set up the live now, man, and go come and talk to the people. And you're only playing, you're doing walk. You set him up, man. Watch Lucky. Anybody can tell me this dog name? I know all you know this is Lucky. Yes, I will carry some water for him just now. But you tell me you're almost done. He don't like to drink too much of water, he like to drink it after. Anybody can tell me this dog name? Everybody know this is Lucky. And everybody know the next one is Simon. But nobody can tell me, what is this dog name? Kimberly, you don't answer. Dolly says Sparky. Alright, we will see. Dog life is the best. Oh gosh. Alright, so Dolly says Sparky. Anybody else want to make a guess before I reveal the name of this dog? Hey, Rafik Ali, good morning. Tara says Sparky. Alright, Dolly, correct. It's really Sparky. It's really Sparky, Ollie. Oh God, it's hot. It's hot like fire. So I waited on Lyndon. I really depended on Lyndon to come and hold the fort here a little bit. Guys, Ollie wouldn't believe it, eh? Ollie would not believe it. And I could share this experience with all you. You know, in the beginning, I will do these lives for a very, very long time. For a long time. And I had so much a clutter in my mind that I just needed to get out. And you know, now that acceptance has taken place, right? And healing has really begun, because healing would have been taking place all day, right? Guys, if I tell you something, talking more than an hour here for me, unless I have help like from Lyndon or something, talking for more than an hour here for me is really, really taxing, because I really have nothing to talk about. I don't have nothing to talk about, guys, other than just encourage everybody, you know, that if you are going through some sort of thing in your life, right, that is interfering with your mental health, and listen, once your mental health is affected, everything else is a chain reaction, right? All I can do is just give all you the fundamental basis which has worked and continues to work for me. And that's about it, guys. That's about it. That's about it. There is not much that is going to change. There is not much in terms of how do I deal with my situation. Yes, Cheryl Wilson, it's a peace of mind. It's a peace of mind. All right, so just enjoy Sinanan. Good morning. Listen, I will go through it again, right? Well, I will have to say it I'm not seeing the person's name, Anderson. Sana, I want you to make up with Melissa. Well, that will be people's natural desire, because what you saw in the beginning presented would have made a huge impact on you, right? And it has affected many homes. It has affected many homes, and people call me and ask me, remember I told you on the last slide, the same thing that this person is asking here. I would like to see you make up with Melissa. People were calling me and asking me, please, you have to go back with Melissa. Guys, that is over. That is over, guys. And that is over. Alright? So, I appreciate you having a good desire. I didn't get your name properly, but that is not on my agenda. Alright? So, I would like to go through again with you all, right, how I went about reaching the place that I have been able to reach today. Definitely, once there's life, you ain't reach where you're going. Right? So, let's go, guys. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Always thank God for what you have. Always thank God for what you have. Things that you have no control over, anything that is outside of your mind and you do not have any control over it, you need to put it in the hands of your higher power. Be the best version of yourself. Also, take good care of yourself. Self-care. Begin to love yourself, but not be in love with yourself. It's a big difference. Love yourself. Do not be in love with yourself. Do not become self-absorbed. Right? Take care of yourself. Your hair, your face, your teeth, your nose hole, right? Your ears, your entire body. Take good care of yourself. Also, spend time doing positive things. Spend time doing positive things. Take a walk. Go outside. Clean your yard. Clean your bedroom. Enjoyable things. Go on a hike. Go to the beach. It's going to be hard to do because you are at the point in time you are not in the frame of mind. Right? You are not in the frame of mind for it. But you need to get out there, guys. You need to get out there. If you're stuck in your bedroom, I always say, start to pull your curtains. Let some light come in. Then slowly open the windows a little more every day. Open it up. Let the world in. Let the world in, guys. Start living, according to Michael Jackson. Start living. Stop existing. Stop existing. Take negative situations and turn them into something positive. As they always say, somebody throw lemons at you, make lemon juice. See life. This is from Mr. Abash, right? That is always in here. See life, what it throws as you as a challenge, not yet another struggle. What am I going to extract from this? What am I going to get from this? Look forward to the experiences. The harsh experiences is what is going to bring out that precious metal in you guys. All right? You're going to face something. You're going to face something. I had about 2 or 3 already. You're going to face something. Listen. Look forward to it. What am I going to get out of this? What am I going to get out of this? Guys, do these things. At the end of the day, reflect. Pray. Where did I go wrong? Yes, pray. Pray. And that's how we started the attitude of gratitude. Pray, thank God. Right? Reflect. And then, when you finish do these things, sit. Do some deep breathing. Do some deep breathing. Right? And get your peace of mind, guys. Peace of mind. Let's call it POM. P-O-M. Peace of mind. Right? Do not go through. Do not go through thoughts that you have absolutely no power over. You're going to get lost in your thoughts. You will spend your entire day. You will face insomnia because you are going down. You are going through a maze.
Okay.
You're going to get lost in your thoughts. You're going to get lost in your thoughts. And the more you are able to really accept these things, you'll be able to start to look at these problems that you have no control over from a better point of view. You don't want to be on the ground. You don't want to be in the branches. You don't want to be in the crown of the tree. You don't want to be in the canopy. Guys, you need something like a drone shot. You need to be able to rise, because we no longer want to go through that forest of confusion. We want to rise. Boy, go and cut your grass now, man. Right? You're there only TTV. Yeah, right? No, but really, you want to be able to look at things from a different perspective. And if you have not been having any victories, it's because you are still in the woods. I am still in the woods with certain things, you know. Don't think that everything is under control with me. I am still going through with a lot of issues. A lot of issues. It's just that I have privacy involved with these matters. Now I have chosen what I wanted to speak about on YouTube, but I have private matters now. And we all have private matters, but we can talk in a general, holistic way. So, yes, I do have matters, but I am doing things. I am trying to follow the same advice that I'm giving to you. I washed down my motorbike this morning. It was dirty. I wash it down. I iron out my helmet. I iron out my sneakers that I wore with this morning. Try to take care of the stuff that I have been able to attain. People, subscribers send for me are taking care of our stuff. Right? So, come on, guys. Come on. Time to start to climb out of that hole, man. Get out of that hole. Go back and watch some videos with me now, man. If you're new to this channel and you're stuck in depression, or you want to tell yourself you're stuck in depression, go back and watch some of my old videos now, man. Go back and watch some of the live streams.
Let me talk a little bit there.
Well, I'm glad, boy.
Yeah. Let's
I could give me something to drink there, you know.
put this to the appropriate amount of money, please.
What, in the long run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say a special good morning. It's a brilliant day. Nice day for the weather. Got in a little bit of bush here. I really intended to start in the back by my uncle and them land. It has some orange tree and mango tree and thing planted up on the land there. But I
Is
say,
this the back here?
I ain't too sure now. I will ask you to do it. Yeah. My family has some orange tree and mango tree and thing planted up there. But I say I go cut it when the sun get a little hotter. I go have some shade to shelter my head. Because my head's starting to get hot right now. So earlier there I pushed the lawnmower a little bit. I cut the front piece. Cut around the pui tree. What you call it? By
Apabat.
Apamat.
Yeah.
Apamat pui tree. I push the lawnmower a little bit. But a little piece there to push the lawnmower. He must show you the piece of land there with the.
You will cut it up.
No, it's alright. You don't cut good. So I just had to push the lawnmower in the top piece here, and then I go, when the sun come out, a little bit hotter, and my head started to get hotter, I go, somebody asked a question about the chicken to toe. No, I didn't put the chicken to toe. Yes, so I hear a little noise in their head, and then I going up by my uncle and them land there, and cut a little bit around the tree. This is already happy. I like rain, but I don't really like it at the same time because it is getting a bush to hunt. But I am pleased with this dry season. It has had a lot of bushfires in the mountainside. Continuous day and night you see the northern range and the central range burning down. But I am pleased that the rain has taken long to grow the grass. So this is the first time for the year I'm going to be passing Waka. I'm really pleased about that. I'm really pleased about that.
Uncle,
now,
let me just ask you something before I go upstairs. You want some water or you want coffee?
I would like a coffee. Now, as they say, I pushed the lawnmower there already. I just had to push the lawnmower there. I go walk in the back. I go get the keys. You go make a coffee for me. No sugar. Yeah, but sugar a little high these days.
Right. But, alright.
Right? But make that coffee in about 10 minutes for Uncle Dudley.
Also, so you're ready for it now?
No.
Oh, well, I'm going to get a touch it.
Oh, you're going to get a touch? Well, bring a touch him then. Yeah, so I hope everybody, you can bring water and coffee.
Alright.
A pleasant good morning to everybody. I see the weather changing there. No, man, I'll tell you something. You'll kind of have an idea of the geography of the land here. And boy, there was a year, y'all could probably remind me in the chat, where it was just raining. I want to be, yes, that is 2022. Rain, every day was just rain. And here, man, I up and down this property, cutting with the old houses, cutting with my sisters, cutting in the back by my uncles and them. And here, man, I tell him after a while, I say, Kim, I feel like all I doing is cutting bush because the way that rain was falling, partner, the way that rain was falling, I'm telling you, I felt like as I finished in the front here, and I moved to the back and cleared down the properties there, that I back to the front again. I said, but I can't keep going like this. I didn't know what I had to do. I had to bring myself to a place where I say, hey, one, I can't pay to get this done. Two, I don't have the time to get it done. Sometimes Saturdays would come and I would be cutting grass, and usually on our Saturdays, we really like to keep our Saturdays to doing something with the children. And so I told Kimberly, I said, listen, I would love these properties that do, and here the interesting thing, when you spend time cutting the properties, the southern side of our house, which is currently the state that it's in, I never had time to deal with our own immediate concerns, if you want to look at it that way. So everywhere will be clean. I look at more or less pick span, except the southern part of the property that we own. And I told him, I say, I just need to let go some of this. And I read in a book some time ago, around that same time, I read in a book about, sometimes when you have responsibilities, what you need to do is, you need to kind of let them go one by one, or maybe percentages of them, and then see how many people start to complain about when you release the responsibilities. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to let go the responsibilities so I could balance other aspects of my life. I'll let go the responsibilities, and you know what? Maybe they think it in their heart, maybe they think it in their mind, but nobody approached me on it as yet. So I had to actually kind of cut back on some of the borders, literally, in terms of the maintenance, because boy, I cut real bush. I cut bush. I feel I was cutting about. I ain't exaggerating. Apart from thanks, Anna.
Cheers, boy.
Yeah, cheers. Those still the coffee on the menu. Yeah, boy. Apart from responsibility, I feel I was cutting about $6,000 in grass every month. You laugh at that.
Well, I want $6,000 spent.
I feel like I cut about $6,000 in grass. My work, and you know what it is, boy? And nothing wrong with this, eh? But there's a sense of, okay, here the biggest pleasure for me in cutting is the grass, right? Particularly like behind Uncle Cedric and behind us where Uncle Cedric is and Uncle Bertram, where they are. I just cut that grass because it's a pleasure for me when the girl is able to go outside and walk around.
Yeah.
So it's more for their pleasure than for my pleasure.
I know exactly what you're talking about because you know something? Before your house was here, I used to cut all in the back here for Brandon and Zach to play on that. The same big rock. That was everybody's once in a while last night.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You remember you built up all the line.
Family that come up here, but he said on last stone in their life.
And you built up all the line and shell on that bench there. You make some cook and then you make some cooks there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
That's why it was a nice thing what they do to leave there. That, hey, you know, I'm trying to play and thing.
Yeah.
Even Uncle Errol piece there with all them nice fruit trees and them, when they cut, they're real nice for it have a swing there in them. Since I come up here.
That swing still hanging?
That swing still hanging.
Wait, you make that when Brandon was about 6 years old?
Yes, that was a piece of teak. I pick up in front of the workshop. And that swing still exists.
Yeah. Let's see. So I see Vanita, good morning. Let me say good morning to some folks in the chat. Dolly Mollet, good morning to you. Judy T, Michael Zambrano, Candice Mahis, FPL Fire, Sherry Hussein, Sally Sugrim, Francis Ann, good morning in Avant. Good morning to you and the Mr. Pleasant day. Hope all is well with you. You're having pleasant days. Antonia, did I call Vanita? Good morning to you.
How much people have in the house?
All right, nice. You have 181 people and 75 thumbs up. I see Steve Sin as well.
That is my phone now. Father.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I owe Stefan a call. He called when I was doing some work the other day and I couldn't take the call. Yeah, boy. So, I will be going and push that a little more, and then I guess the next time I connect with you all is when I will be up in the backyard attending to my uncle's UNCLES apostrophe properties. Batis?
Yeah.
Come on. I'll take it. Well, let me start with that 5 minutes and then
Yeah, man, sit down, man. Oh gosh, it don't like the grass go grow more. Yes, so everybody, come on, guys. Let's see if we could get those likes up to 100. If we reach that 100, I'll be pleased. Right? We have about exactly 11 minutes again to the 1 hour. Nah, I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Who do that piece of art?
Huh?
Who do that artwork?
The reins that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. So guys, if we could really, before we reach our 1 hour mark, if we could reach to 100, I will give all our bonus here this morning, man.
What's the bonus?
I'll give them an extra half an hour. And if I like how they're moving, we're going to make our 2 hours. Nice and easy.
Carefully see the legs that are going out.
Yeah, boy. Oh gosh. Yes, guys. So see if we can reach up to 100 on the likes. Let me at 50-50. We're nearing 200 people in the house. Let me see if we can have 100 likes. Nice black Nescafe coffee. And I still have a beautiful breakfast that Kim did for me. So, well, you'll get to see that as our bonus in the next hour, right? A nice plate. I ain't telling all the one on the plate. Yeah. You had your breakfast already?
I do.
It's about 6 kilometers we accomplished this morning.
No, we won that. Probably just approaching 5. What's time? What's up?
Oh, we are a little shy of 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am from walking up and down the yard. 9,000 steps. See, pushing
Just with
one
that?
thing is exercise, you know?
But that's why I want to cut no grass.
Yeah, we know that was
Because
July 22.
July, yeah, boy. Right. Say, man. She really get calm. She really get calm.
The motorbike looking good, boy.
Yeah.
You sprayed out with WD-40.
No, I want a battery and spray up all the engine and thing. As a matter of fact, what I do, like after I wash the bike like that, I just spray down the whole bike with WD-40. All the rubber, all the tires, everything. And then just wipe off the excess, like from the engine, like the gas tank, the seat and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I studied linen instead of upholstering over a seat. I studied the whole greens and just find out if they have a complete seat
Okay.
to sell.
Right, and as a girl, see that.
Yeah, because the bike will lose the original kind of look to it now.
No, but why you get like one of them long time flower pattern that they used to upholster sofas with?
Or
And upholster it like that.
I could try doing you.
When so my first vehicle that I ever had in life, right? As working, saving up money, I had a sense of the vehicle that I would have really liked to be able to afford, right? So I tell myself, I say, you know what, boy, I'm going on real. I was fortunate at the time that I had 2 good jobs going on. And working and saving my money towards this purchase that I would have eventually liked to make, right? You had a trail bike for some time. What was that, a 175?
A DT 175.
A DT 175. And boy, all Sana trying to do is pop wheelies with this thing, eh? But he can't really reason that was so good. Was that a hard bike to wheelie or you just could wheelie?
Nah, it's easy to race it up.
Uh-huh.
But you could really lose control of it.
Okay.
In terms of like it could feed on you. Yeah.
So boy, Lasana would end up acquiring, what was that green bike there? I want to call the right name. A Yamaha
R600.
R600. Yeah, you probably have a picture up in your community.
Yeah.
So I have a picture. Real nice bike, you know, big bike or whatever the case might be. And you sit down on it, you feel like, yes, I can reach from here to Icasa in about 20 minutes. So it started playing on my mind. I say, boy, sounds like he making some good rides around the country from east to west, north to deep south. I say to myself, if I have a motorbike, I could go and make some rides with my brother. But so yeah, my motorbike, but I don't have good balance at all. And my cousin at the time, he into motorbikes, probably still is. I say, you have any motorbikes to sell? Yeah, you have a motorbike to sell. And I would eventually end up purchasing this motorbike from him, right? So my first vehicle was a motorbike. And just like how Lasara talk about cleaning out his motorbike and spraying it down with WD-40 and that type of thing, right? This bike is if you know like a trail bike or them dirt bikes that the men is doing stunts and thing on, it have a kind of long flat seat, right? So you get a new vehicle, you spray it down, washing it down, different things. And boy, Sarah, before we went on our ride one time, I think it was, remember we had taken a ride with 2 days and we ended up in the Carcass. And then we end up, I think, on the East Coast, and then we come down through Sandy Grande, and we would hit Paul Street. It was about 2 days. Jared was with us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And boy, I am a roll down this seat, boy. Notice the word I use that? I hammered down this seat on this trail bike, partner. And we make this nice big long ride and we passing through San Johnny and that shortcut on Pole Street. And I sit down far back on the seat now, so it probably have a good distance between me and the front where I'm holding, right? And something happened, boy, and I pull a hard brakes and Salah. Well, considering the male anatomy, I skate forward on this seat, boy. And I feel like I reach the front and a certain part of it remain in the back.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
I was in pain for weeks after
travel.
What's that? I roll like a marvel in the one.
No, hear that? Watch it. You see the same way you talk about Abraham in that seat? Boy, it's not mad, right? Where I used to work. I go see where I used to work, right? Watch me. They say when I'm clean the vehicle partner, I'm around the dashboard, the steering wheel, the gear lever, and he had leather seat. I'm around the seats and all. But them time it had long with seatbelt and I had marshal brakes. But you would give it somebody alright. Watch me and I had the skin straight over and then not between the dashboard and the seat up. Yeah. Yeah.
Slip out properly.
Slip out. You see the man used to hammer out under the tires and all. Yeah. But it has some real dangerous things to do. Like some people just want everything that black to hammer out. Some people just hammer out down to their
foot pedals.
Foot pedals, you know, that's a dangerous thing, you know. Real dangerous thing.
Alright, so let's go and push these over the tanks here.
Yeah.
And then we go up in the back, right?
Alright, cool man. Alright, so everybody, we just hanging out. We no particular topic or anything like that. We just filling all in terms of, hey, we know it might have a lot of people, they may be lonely, that kind of thing. And we just glad to share some time with y'all. So we have 174 people locked on and hope that you all enjoying this program here this morning. And maybe I could just flip camera and keep all you abreast of what taking place, let them gassing up. I just put some oil in it. So what, you're supposed to take a chicken, you're supposed to put a chicken to toast or something?
I think you might be asking about this chicken that is pan sailor.
Which part is it? You want to take it out of? Don't say that when you come home, the thing hard like ice, you know. Alright. Like the package you take out the other day?
Correct, yeah. It's supposed to have one in the freezer on the left hand side. Like towards the top shelf there.
Well, let me go on now. What? Take out one of that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Right, so we have 177 people still locked on. I'm going to see if I could read some of the comments. in all fairness. Nadine, how you going? You good? I hope all is well with you. All right, Haseen Dolly is still here with us. Jenny, Bihari, how you going? It's a long time since I've seen you. Well, I mean, you may probably have been on the chat, but because I'm hardly engaging these days, nature of the live stream, right? So, happy to see you. Angel, the squad, how you going? Dale Donna, what you saying, brother? Asana, it is therapeutic to hear those birds and see TNT live. Of course, Benita girl. Let me tell you something now, man. I tell you, I have always maintained that for people, I have been studying the nature of YouTube in terms of Trinidad and Tobago citizens. And I know there are many people away, and just to see a fig branch swaying and knowing that happening in real time, guys. That is happening in real time. That's refreshing, and there's a nice breeze blowing right down. Very, very nice breeze blowing right down. And maybe what I could do is just flip camera for y'all. And what you see in here is a nice West Indian cherry tree. Believe it or not, my sister brought that for Kimberly just last year. And if you know how many cherries those children got from that. Alright? So, look at that. Vedita, this is real time, you know. This is real time, you see here. Good morning, is it Savvy? This is real time, guys. Crotons, two different varieties right here. Cronger thorns, boundary plant. Forget the name of that plant up in the back there. Yes. Real nice, man. Real nice vibes. So let's take it in a little bit. And this, I don't know if all you know this, but this is sweet broom, right? This is sweet broom. It is grow all over. It's good to bathe babies and thing with, right? This is sweet broom. Is that Nat as in my little daughter Nat? Natalia? I am not too sure. Yeah, all so that is sweet broom. It's good for men to drink too, eh? I could tell all you. Sweet broom is a good thing for men to drink. So I just giving all you a warning. Men, all you never hear that before, and I am telling you, sweet broom, oh gosh. Check yourself, yes? Don't play with that sweet broom now. Telling you, boy. I was doing some good research on that sweet broom, you know. I try it and all, and watch me, I run straight up Cora, you know. I reach by the dam and I run back down, yes? Nice, man. Now let's take it in, guys. Let's watch our cherry tree blowing there. Imagine that. Watch out that. Real time thing. Let me keep quiet, I'll enjoy it. There's a bee leaf tree over there. Alright, so we should hear some nice birds up in the back here. These are some mango trees. I think this should be a real nice view here for all you. Just taking these songs. Like you're getting to see a little background houses there. Nice little bamboo patch. Now, I ain't too sure if the Wi-Fi will be able to pick up in the back there, but there are a lot of birds there right now. A lot of birds. But I am not too sure. I'm not too sure if the Wi-Fi will pick up here, but we'll see. This is a spot that I have spent so many hours sitting down in the back here, guys. And well, let's see what's going on here. I find a long mango. I'm studying if to eat it. What do you think? Let me eat it? No? Don't eat it? Why? Why not to eat it? You only want to sit down on the hard rock. Eat it, I say so. Mm-hmm. Anything with long mango. Shred in your teeth. Mm. Mm. This mango real delicious, all you. Real delicious. And I could tell that this mango really didn't reach its full maturity. So it's a little bit on the false ripe side, but still, boy, to be eating a long mango at this time. I ain't even wash my hand. It's like when we play pitch long time, we find a mango, you suckle your finger, dirt going in your mouth, all kind of thing. Yeah. This is the first thing I eating for the day. Kimberly have a nice breakfast prepared inside it for me, but I couldn't resist this mango. Sucking that mango till it's dry, you know. This is for Mama Lou. I take the best one and I'll leave it for Mama Lou. What do you think? I do enough justice there? You're sucking mango juice going all down here. Hey now, I could imagine for people who really live in the States, right? And you watching a man eat a long mango, boy. I could really imagine the feeling, you know. I could imagine the feeling. And right under the mango tree. Right under the mango tree. You know what I'm mad to do now? I'm mad to go and get some pepper and salt, boy. And pick one of them green mango and dip it in some pepper and salt, boy. We had a big cheddar tree behind my house, but when I wanted to do the extension, right, we had to cut it down. Right? We had to end up cutting down that cheddar tree. Plum trees do come good up here in Cora. I'm going to see if I can get a cashew, right? Watch. And now get this fresh cashew. All right, so for any of the little children who living in the United States, right, this is a cashew and it hangs upside down like this from the tree, not from the nut. It hangs like this, right? And big people joke, they say this is the rudest fruit in the world because they're always outside, right? So this is a cashew. So when you get cashew nuts, the nut is inside of this. But if ever you come to Trinidad or if you have any little children looking, do not ever, right? Don't ever bite this to try and get the nuts in it, eh? Because if you put this in your mouth and you bite it, your mouth is going to blister up, right? So do not ever bite this cashew nut seed, guys. And even for the adults who don't know anything about it, these nuts must be roasted before you could even attempt to eat that cashew nut. So be careful. And kids, remember, if you don't know what a fruit is, do not eat it unless an adult tell you that it's okay to eat it. All right, so we're going to eat this cashew. And how we eat it, we twist this off, right? So this is what I'm talking about. Don't ever take this and put it into your mouth, right? And the sweetest part of the cashew, anybody could tell me what is the sweetest part of our cashew? What is the sweetest part of the cashew? Is it underneath here? Is it the middle? Or is it the top here? Where is the sweetest part of this cashew? Anybody want to guess? Or anybody has experience? What's the sweetest part of this cashew? All right, so let me describe it in the meanwhile. A cashew has a very waxy feel to it. So Maria says the top, it's a waxy, it's almost as though somebody put wax on this. It's smooth. Your fingers just run along it. Now excuse the condition of my nails. I have been doing some work up here this morning, which Linda did not show. Right? Very smooth. The skin is very, very thin. Very thin. So, actually, the sweetest part of the cashew is, guys, to the top here. And that is where I'm going to sink my first bite. Now, when I bite it, look at the texture. Wow. Guys, extremely juicy. Also, the juice of the cashew, it could stain your clothes really bad. Right? So, bite my cheeks. This is so, y'all, soft and chewy fiber. I bite my cheeks on the inside there. Believe it or not, of course, it has that cashew taste, which I really cannot describe to y'all. Sweet, tying up your tongue a little bit, like what we call casa, right? But once you start chewing it, if it did not have that flavor, it's almost like chewing up a chicken breast. Extremely juicy. It's amazing that this contains so much of water in the heat of dry season. Amazing. Very rich in iron. A really very juicy fruit. That was delicious. Very delicious. So I'll come back for them mangoes. Eh? Boy, if I tell you something, I bite my cheeks just now, they chew in a pack cashew, boy. Ooh. I'll check how much percentage I have on this phone here too. Alright. Yeah, we on 39%. That's still good. Just hold that there for me. I'll come along there a bit.
Uncle Cedric is before Daddy.
In terms of age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Careful, that phone falling that phone.
He is just before Daddy. You know your pool. You know your phone like the falling pool. What the pool you already put falling? It is 10:37. So where you not seen it already? This is Uncle Cedric in the back here. I don't know much about Uncle Cedric. It's one of Daddy's 10 other siblings, and I know he lived in England for a number of years. You probably hear Daddy talk about Lasana when the first TriStar was flying to England. You hear Daddy get that story?
Yeah.
And he went up and spent some time with Uncle Cedric. I only meet Uncle Cedric once in my life towards the end of his life when he came to Trinidad for a brief vacation. It was nice to hang out with him. Sana and I carry him on 2 limes. And it was fun to be with him. I think not long after that he passed away. Oh, I bring stuff in the back, Sana. But you're coming or you're going?
No, I'm coming.
Uncle Cedric was antsy, you know. Any little noisy here.
What's that?
What's that? All of them are that real bad, boy. Yeah. All of them are that real strong, huh? What's that? What's that?
I'll get a cashew there, boy. I think sweet, boy.
So you didn't blister your
No.
Yeah. But you can tell Sana to bring a glass. Oh, I just had one. I passed through the house and look up and come in the back here.
Here is now.
So
I see. I didn't get to see them biting it, boy. So I didn't get to stop them in time. I see somebody. I grown up, you know. Bite that cashew nut, see, telling themselves, alright, they're gonna get the cashew nut in it.
ah, shucks.
Boy, that thing literally is blister your mouth, you know. But I talking about skin coming off your lip, you know.
Seriously. The Arawaks he didn't get a message from the Caribs and Arawaks. He tell me in school the other day, the other day. She says cool, she did about Caribs and Arawaks. She says she keep making the mistake saying
Caravan stag?
no, Arawaks and Caribbean.
Oh, right.
And I laugh because I feel like I do that to them. Yeah, that's a real nice thing about having children, boy. The aspect of it where you get to play back certain things that you forget.
Your memories.
Yeah. When they forget it and they say it and then suddenly realize, oh shucks, I used to do that too, boy. Yeah, man. So the mission is to go in the back there and cut this area and then extend over to by, I just pan in the camera a little bit. Then to kind of extend a little bit over by Uncle Bertram there. Yeah, the rains pick up sufficiently. I kind of, not that it's a big deal, but I know for me time I go and put that whack on it, it might start to grow back twice as fast. And then there's the slope by us here, which I would usually neglect. Oh my goodness, browsing and seeing you, hey Lindan and Sana. This is from, hey Stephanie Lopez, good morning, hope you're doing well and you're having a nice day. Kevin Mangru, good morning to you, sir. Pleasant good morning to Patricia Bedro. And is this Angel the squad? Only if I could show you all. All right, and special thanks to the moderators for keeping a clean scene and contributing their generosity to.
It's amazing.
For the
that
chat.
just now. You call her name there, Stephanie Lopez. Just at that moment, I was thinking about that hike. And I was thinking that Stephanie would like to be on that hike.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, watch me. Honest to God.
Susanna, Stephanie, Lasana, as I mentioned your name, he said he was thinking that the hike we made on Saturday with Farmer Harry to the waterfall, that you would have enjoyed it a lot. You must
just at the moment, partner.
You must make. I mean, I don't know how you go about like selecting a crew, whether it's kind of based on a first come first, because they would have one time. But you must make some plans with Farmer Harry, and whether you want to connect with some of your subscribers and take them to the waterfall.
Yeah.
They might, because it is a very. I mean, if it is accompanied by grown-ups, and the people who we went to, they ranked that hike as like a 1 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. So. This is Natalie Bailey, I believe, saying hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, 108 likes. So I know Sana like to say, well, we're approaching 111 new beginnings. Don't let anybody steal your joy.
New beginnings, boy.
New beginnings.
But you don't want to be stuck at new beginnings, eh? No. You want to be seeing like 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and you know, you finish a cycle. And you go again.
This is for the viewer. Something that I went to sleep kind of asking myself last night is, what am I working on new? Because I feel like, for me personally, I have kind of closed some chapters in my personal and work life. I'm kind of wondering, well, what will I be working on? I know one of the things, that's fine. One of the things I wanted to work on is the yard and the backyard, but in terms of like maybe a long-term goal that will span you over, let's say, the next 9 months and 12 months. And well, one of the things that I am working on is teaching myself Chinese. I feel very proud of the little progress that I have made. And every day I would like to continue to make like about 25 to 30 minutes dedication towards learning my Chinese. I don't spend as much time on maybe like editing videos and making videos as I have in the past. I get the opportunity to work with Lasana or with Kimberly if she's working on one, but I haven't done. Oh yeah, so recently with Kimberly, when we did a certain trip, I did some taping. But it's like as often as maybe every other day working on a new project. So I think my kind of long-term goal over the next year or so, God willing, is that I would kind of just improve. I should be able to walk into a Chinese restaurant and ask for water.
But you did well. At least see how the lady was responding. Because I can't tell it what you're saying making any sense, eh? But we went into a Chinese grocery, and he began to talk to the lady, and she was thing, and then a younger Chinese guy came across, and he started to talk too. So like they were having some fun seeing this Trinidadian talking Chinese. So yeah.
So that's my
a whole meal in Chinese just now.
Long-term goal. But you know, ideally should be something else that I have been getting a little bit distracted with is my reading. So if I could do like about at least half an hour every day reading, at least half an hour every day Chinese, and at least an hour every day in the midst of different responsibilities, at least an hour every day with them girls. You know, like it could be a mixture reason, whether it's a wimpy kid book. You know what they like to play? They like to play a 3-card Ruby. And they have a sunset, you know.
Right.
They have a sunset, and you could see Anna getting it now, but I'm playing it. Anna playing it strict. Like for instance, they can make 3, 4, 5,
Right.
but in hearts, spades,
Right, yeah.
diamonds, right?
And then eventually you'll tell them,
Yeah.
stick to suit.
So you could see she calculated now. You really have the gist of it more or less. But you could see Anna calculating, well, if I have like a 3 and a 5, and I'm pulling, if I get a 4.
For a 4.
Yeah. So they like to play donkey and they like to play suck the well.
That was Valerie game, you know.
Or donkey?
I'm suck the well, boy. That game can go on long, you know.
Yeah. And checkers, you know, and there are little things you could do that. I mean, in some way, developing even yourself and their mind in terms of strategizing and moving buttons. And when, hey, if I make a move here and I lose 2 men.
Yeah. But as you was talking about the reading earlier on, I remember, I don't know, I think it had to be last year. You and Harry had some kind of competition going on with that competition, the date.
Yeah.
The date reaches yet?
Yeah, he licked me up in that. He read about 60 books.
60 books? What, like books like that?
Well, between novels and I know he was reading a psychology book, but he didn't count that as part of it. But that would be like things like Louis L'Amour, a Robert Ludlum, which might be about 300-400 pages. Remember Harry's
60 books?
Yeah. And I had lost count, official count of some of the books, right? So officially analyze them all. I could probably share it in a link sometime. Grass, Kimberly, I see something with grass. I did the front. And I'm going to look on Uncle Cedric and Uncle Bertram in a bit. Dolly Mullet says she loves Robert Ludlum and John Grisham. So I read the second to last book I read is the Matthews Circle. Oh, I love how that book ends, boy. Robert Ludlum is right action, but for some reason you're just thinking about it. His fight scenes in his books, real extraordinary, boy. Yeah, apart from the thriller aspect of it, when he write a fight scene, yeah, real top of the line.
He have some of his books make movies, eh?
Yeah, you have the Born Identity movies. And others as well.
And who's the runaway jury?
John Grisham, which Dolby just mentioned.
John Grisham.
Yeah. So I read one of the Born Identity books. I don't remember like it. I feel it is like Born Identity and Born Supremacy. I mean, I've read. Not too sure. So yeah, but that idea of what you were saying, 40 books. I did 40 books that I could account for by name. I have the list which I could share soon. But I was reading other books on podcasting as well. But I didn't keep track of a lot of the names of them. So last year I may have done more like about 48 books. Yeah. And which is a drop in the bucket for avid readers. You and started talking, man, doing a book every 3 days or every 7, every week.
I admire all it.
But saying that you admire is not enough.
Yeah.
Because here what? If I ask you what book you're reading right now, you're supposed to be telling me a name. But even if you and read for the last 2 weeks, you're supposed to be able to say, hey, I'm reading Runaway Jury. I'm only on page 10, but I'm reading that book. What book are you reading right now?
You know what's the last book I read?
Simon.
The last book I read is the Gosakora. And I can tell you, that is 2 years and 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I saw Daddy's book. Listen, my attention
Give him the
span.
Bible.
Yeah, the Bible. But what happened is that, like the Bible, and a lot of people, like it have Derek, I think I saw her in the chat here. She just religiously send me Bible quotations.
They reading Bible
right?
quotes.
I read the Bible quotes, right? I do listen to a lot of religious stuff, right? I listen to a lot of Stoic. Yeah, but reading, no, I ain't gonna fool nobody. But I will tell you this. Even though I was getting a lot of problems with attention span when I came out of St. Anne's, I purpose in my heart, boy. I have to read Daddy's book, boy. And I read it, and I ain't like. The more I read it, is the more I wanted to finish the book. Because Daddy really captured the old time days boy. He really, really captured, guys. And as all you will know, I have a passion. I have a passion for the old time days.
Of course, yes,
And when I read it, especially the scenes around the shop, and them fellas that are making cook and thing, I say, boy, I told him, I got in contact with him and I said, Daddy boy, I really, really enjoy the book. And first I had enjoyed the book. When he came up by us, I said, Daddy, I want us to do a vlog with you. And we did our vlog with Daddy. Yeah. He was there, that moustache, like the Lorax. Nah, Daddy, you good boy. Hey, that girl who buy that, and them the two boy, she real talented boy. You saw a painting she did of the seaside? Boy, that girl capture a seaside. And some birds perched on what will look like remnants of a jetty boy.
Well, even she actively painting by them right now?
Painted boy, boy, if you see that painting boy.
No, what I mean, she bring it painted or she...
No, she painting, what happened boy? Bobby had a big canvas painting. I don't know if you can remember in the back by the caboose. It had a painting with a vase with flowers in it.
That's not. No, you're talking about Simon.
Right? And boy, it had heavy breeze and rain, boy. So when I come home, I see the painting lying on the ground. When I pick up the painting disappear. The painting wash off.
You serious?
Yes, boy. Well, you know what to do. Daddy and I went to me. You know what to do. I say, oh gosh, when Daddy and them come home and see this painting disappear from this thing, boy. Boy. So the canvas she taking and she painting on it.
When you see a little, like a dog, right, and it have a tick, the little bronze with the set of legs, right? And then you
see a big grey one.
Is that the same thing that get big, or there's a different species tick or
boy?
What that is really?
I just always wonder, boy. I just always wonder if it's that little brown tick
that get
so big. But I don't feel so. I feel it's two different kind of. I don't know, boy. I really don't know.
This fella here.
Yeah.
Is he the little bronze stick that swell up so much with blood?
I feel so, I don't know that. So here the question Linda asking, right? You know, you just have a little brown tick that is beyond dogs, and then you see some big grey ones. Is it that those big grey ones
are the
adults that full? Same tick, just baby and big one, says Kimberly. Alright, so we have 169 people locked on to this live. We are on an hour and 39 minutes. Right? Yes, baby ticks. Yes. Angel, this quad says yes.
Disgusting, eh? I let it take you out of your neck.
Daddy, get out in my ears here, boy.
Hey, boy.
We going to school, boy, in the truck, boy.
You beat down on it?
Real good. real good. And Daddy goes, so he says, wait. So I think the guys had to sit down right by where he changed the gears. Because remember, Lisa, and sometimes mommy with us. And then Austin sit down in the back of Daddy's seat. Daddy was conducting a school drop-off.
Hey, boy.
Hey. So anyway, to stray from that tick in my ears. Let me get all that story here, boy. Let me get all that real father-son story. No crying, eh? No crying. This is a nice story. So, my dad was a contractor with National Petroleum. And his job was to basically deliver oils to all the different gas stations throughout Trinidad. From Icacos to Point Cumana in Toco, right? Chagaramas, Galiota. And of course, he will also do deliveries to, back in them days, it could be places like Amuko. It didn't have BP at the time. So, I was going to school at Rosary Boys RC School, which is located on the corner of Charlotte and Park Street, right where Chinatown begins on Charlotte Street. Rosary Boys was located right on the corner there. So, Daddy will be the one that will usually pick me up. So, whenever Daddy get like a Shagaramas run or an Arima run or they send him Sandy Granby, he had the burden of coming back to Port of Spain to pick me up. So anytime he do any deliveries like in Diego Martin or Caranage or anything like that, that was a perfect lineup for him so that he could just come directly for me. 9 out of 10 times, Daddy will be waiting for me. As soon as the school bell ring and I look outside, I will see the Mazda. It was a yellow Mazda 3-ton truck. And I just jump in the truck and we go on. Well, on this particular day, school bell ring, probably 2:30. 3 o'clock reach, no problem. Still have a lot of kids in the school. I have never been in the school that late. So I play and we run in, we take a little money, we go and we buy a little 2 polori, a little sauce, we eat, we run around, we buy some chewing gum. And between 3 and 4, children, obviously, their parents picking them up until like around 4:30 to 5 o'clock now. It's probably just about 10 of us in the school. Well, I was getting a bit concerned, and then eventually that came down to just 2 of us being in the school. Well, I am really concerned now because suddenly, with the absence of all the noise and seeing the busy activity of other schoolmates, right? Now I am beginning to get that feeling of being alone. It had about 2 cleaners in the school. One would have been cleaning the upstairs part, one was cleaning the downstairs. By this time, the school parlor closed, and there is nobody on the compound except the comfort of knowing those 2 custodians were there. And eventually the last child got picked up. I just always get emotional about this story. Not for myself, but for my father. Not for me, but for Daddy. And especially being a parent now, I could feel his anxiety. So, in my small little mind, we have a hymn, right? We have a hymn that we grew up with. And up to now, I still hear them singing it in church. And it goes, alone with God. Alone with God, the world from heaven, alone with God. Da, 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 da. And that's the only thing that came to my mind. That now I am alone with God. And I remember I could never forget that. The anxiety I see on my father's face. My father came into the school running, guys. My father came into that school running. And when I see him, I just bawl, "Daddy!" And I run into my father, sweating, sweaty arms, smelling oil lubricants. And oh, how I could smell that as I speak. And my father hugged me up, and I embraced my father. And he says, "Son, you all right, son?" And I say, "Yes, Daddy. I was alone with God." And let me tell you where Daddy was coming from. Daddy probably left National Petroleum at 12:30 with a trip to Galiota. My father went to Galiota. That's the southeastern tip of Trinidad. The southeastern tip of Trinidad. And would have had to make his way back to Meyaru, hit the Manzanilla stretch, from Manzanilla through San Chiquito into Sandy Grande, all the way to maybe like Pinto Road, cut across, get onto the Churchill Roosevelt Highway, head all the way down into Port of Spain, and take one of those busy streets, probably Henry Street, so that he could cut across Park Street to pick me up. Can you imagine the anxiety of our father? And I can't help but reflect. I cannot help but reflect that parents go through so much for their kids. And we don't know that 43 years down the road, that this same little boy, perilous times ahead. But thanks be to God. Thanks be to God that Daddy don't have to leave this world with that burden on his shoulders anymore. He has seen his sons reunite. I have been accepted back into the family. I cherish guys. Actually, to the world code, how you going, boy? Thank God, boy. I thank God for where I am today. For those of you who know the Bible, it surely bears the resemblance to that of the prodigal son. Definitely. I am just grateful, guys. And I am telling you, if there's anybody watching this program and it have issues between you and your parents, if you watching this and it have issues with from parent to son or daughter, children, if you watching this from children to father and mother, put all the differences aside now, boy. Put all the differences aside. I'm urging all you. Make it happen, boy. Make it happen. Don't let this thing go on forever, boy. That the purpose of this, the purpose of this not supposed to be for for gossip and what hot on YouTube right now. That is not the purpose of this, guys. If that way you're watching this for, you're watching it for the wrong reason.
What I know the purpose of?
Definitely not. Definitely not. This is about always seeing that it could be done. Nah, boy. That man gave me something that look like Hulk drink.
Well, if it does a different color ingredient, why not?
Yeah. I like green drinks, but transparent green.
Yeah,
but not green. Boy, you can't even see to the center of that glass. Wait, is it really? Let me taste it.
How it is it?
It is nutritious. Yeah. White treat in the house, morning to Sima.
You was crying just now?
Yeah, boy. I never tell you that story where daddy quite down Galiuta and trying to hustle back to pick my boy. But I just crying. But the anxiety I see on my face, boy.
Yeah, it's only when I really kind of reached into my 20s, wasn't even married yet, that I started building a picture of what his parents is really going through now, man.
Yeah, boy.
When you consider, okay, something I used to be real careless about is leaving the house, going on alignment, that I don't have a sense of where you're going, and bam, you are a lot better with that. In terms of keeping mommy and them abreast of what is happening, where you are and whatnot, right?
Like, always had 25 cents in my pocket for that, boy.
I would go out and I could be
Yeah.
real delinquent, and sometimes I cracking that gate or knocking on daddy and them window 2:30 in the morning, and then as you know, you're mature, as I see in my late 20s or whatever, because I only started really mature around then, that
Yeah.
see,
I feel this live stream freeze. Yeah.
if it freezes, you could drop a comment and let me know, or if it's still going and you see me holding up a glass of green Hulk juice here, let me know if it's actively moving.
I feel you better end it.
Yeah?
I think it freeze, yeah.
That close up of your face really unflattering way.
Alright.
Let me know. If not freeze somebody say.
Alright,
Good
cool.
logo.
Yeah. But guys, make it right, boy. Make it right.
But here now,
Come on, brother.
you have that in your heart, you know, son. Because I have had conversations.
2 parties also.
Yeah, I have had conversations with people already, and you know, I can appreciate or relate, I should say rather. I can relate to, I can appreciate the depth of hurt you might have, a neighbor might have, and vice versa, right? But I have spoken to a number of different people, children in this case, and they would talk about certain sentiments that they feel towards their parents. You're like, boy, you're getting older, your mom and dad mightn't even have much time for all you know. You know, in terms of the chronological age. Boy, trying, you know, put them things apart now. And if you in the place are wanting to stop something, it come like as simple as dieting or making certain lifestyle choices. If you're not there, you're not gonna make it.
Well, I totally agree with you, Lyndon. 100%. Right? I train out that there, but let me tell you something. Definitely, it have situations where one party want to work on something, and the other, whether it is through hurt, malice, envy, greed, whatever it is, they do not want to work things out. They have their agenda. And believe it or not, when I went down, by, oh God, sorry, Simon, sorry, oh gosh, baby, sorry, come here. Sorry about it. Yeah. Let me tell you something. When I went down by Mama Lou, on them to live, I was listening to them, I was listening to them talking about marriage works and that kind of thing, right? Marriage works, guys. And mommy was of the belief that any marriage could work. And she is correct. Any marriage could work. But it's if you're willing for it. It's if you're willing for it at the end of the day. And I started to tell mommy, I said, mommy, I said, let me tell you something. I understand your concept and everything. I say, but it has some instances, mom, that marriages cannot work. And that is the honest God's truth. And it's the same thing. It just have some relationships that even though you may be listening to this program or other things, or you're going to church, you're going to mosque, whatever, it just have some situations that will not change. Eddie Mandrews always said it takes two to tango. Right? It takes two to tango, two to argue, two to work something out. Somebody else say, hey, two hands to clap. Where's the song now? It takes two for that to work. Yeah, it is nice, decent. Right? So, really and truly, guys, you know, the reality of the matter is this. It is one's hope that matters could be resolved. But we live in the real world. We live in the real world, guys. If you look at your spiritual book teachings, and it's always based around love, peace. But look at it. Nations fighting nations. Nations that are strong, each in their own religious beliefs. Same trend of thought, love, peace, understanding, respect. And it has been going on from ever since the existence of time. So, all of this here, you know what this may do? This may just reinforce in people's hearts who want to try a. I know I had given this a really good shot, boy. And maybe just one more time, if this person should really come to me this time and say, hey boy, let me work things out now. Alright, so let me just say, for example, you have a brother and he always come in and say, boy, let me work things out now, boy. Let me work things out now, boy. Let me get back. Let me make a line Friday now, boy. And Friday you come and cook and you buy a 2-3 bottle of liquors and it's back and all that. Do it right this time. If that same brother come back and say, hey, let me work things out now. Yes, let me really work things out this time, brother. Let me really work things out this time. What's the problem? Listen. You talk your mind too. Get yourself a mediator. Set up boundaries. Part of it, guys, is healthy boundaries. Form yourself some healthy boundaries. Right? Niece, I only know you from that emoji. Niece. Person right on there. Is that Roger Killer, boy? What you saying, brother? So big up to all the people locked on from Kenya. Alright, so I see we holding a nice number. Alright, and I send in lots of love to my friend Gina. Right? Guys, let me tell all this something. Oh, Diamond Rez, it was brought to my attention that you mentioned about 2 incidents which I will not repeat, right? So I am very sorry to hear of those 2 tragic things that took place, and I hope all is well. Right, Diamond Rez? So it was brought to my attention by somebody who was following the chat as to what. As a matter of fact, Gina says to tell you that she hopes that everything works out well. So she brought it to my attention after the live stream that Diamond Rez had mentioned something. So sending out lots of love to you, and we hope everything is coming along nicely. Really?
Yeah. But I feel like hello.
Tell who? All right, so Diamond Rez apparently Leonard went to school with your daughter, so he says to tell Alana,
Yeah.
hello. So I know that my battery is terribly low, and apparently I lost my timer, so I don't even know if we over the 2 hour mark. I don't know, but definitely it feels like it. Treaty style with Dinesh, what you saying, brother? Nice. Yeah, so Roger Killers, I hope all is well with you and the family. You did send me a WhatsApp. I took a quick glance at it, but I can't remember the content of it. So, saying hello to you and your family. Big up to all the people in Kenya. Also, Chris Monico, if you're locked on, good morning to you. Well, I seen it's afternoon. Yeleni. No, you call me?
No.
I had to go inside because I don't even have an idea what. How, yeah, no, the battery low. So I don't have any idea as to how long this live has been going on. I know I wanted to make at least 2 hours. Battery life is low. Oh boy. So, Kimberly left me a breakfast here. It has been prepared since about 6 o'clock, I will say. So, here we go, guys. Eggs with spinach, dragon fruit, grapes, apples, and I am not too sure what this is, but I tell myself, is this something called strudel? Right? So, I want to be picking at these grapes. So, let me just wash out my hands quickly. All right, now I am not in the habit of eating fruits too much with my breakfast. So maybe all you can help me along as to, I remember we did this already, and so 2 hours has gone already. What all they want us to do? All they want us to lock off the live, or let me continue? All they tell me, at least, let me see out of 10 how many people will say yes, continue, and how many people might say, hey, cut the live. I don't mind going. So out of 10, how many people say continue? How many people say stop? A pop chat. Okay. So come, best out of 10. How many people want the live to continue going? Continue. So once we cross 5 continues, we continue. All right, continue. Yes. Judy T says continue. Continue says Rick. All right, so we going, guys. So let me just say a little grace here, and we'll continue, right? Alright, so eat the fruit first. Good. Hey, Patricia Beto, how you going? And Dwarika. Alright, so guys, I want to remember at this time those who may be without a meal, those who probably didn't even have a piece of bread this morning, right? So may God bless everyone's cupboards, fill it enough that maybe you could help a neighbor. Maybe you might know of somebody with a very bad situation lower down the street. If you're in a position where you could probably drop a bag of flour, a little rice, a little oil for somebody. You might be seeing some vegetables selling at a really good price. Buy a little bag of tomatoes tomatoes are expensive, right? But let us just remember there are people in need. Alright? And I could tell you, in this life, it have nothing nicer than being nice, boy. As simple as somebody's put it here, I forget the person's name, right? Something about love is lovely. Love is lovely. Sana, your dad and mom start a video. A video or a live? Because if they start a live, we lock it off this live and we're going straight across there. Alright, so somebody said to eat the fruit first. Alright. So I'll start off with dragon fruit. Wait, daddy and mommy live? Nah, that can't be. You know what I particularly love about this dragon fruit? To me, it's very bland in taste. To be quite honest, it has a bland taste to me. But what I love is the textures. First of all, I love how it peels off so easily from the skin. There is so much texture going on in this thing, guys. There's this smoothness in it that when you bite in it, your teeth just going through it without effort. And then these crunchy little seeds. So with each bite down, the little tiny seeds, they are popping. Yes, it's very calming. And then when you take your tongue and you press it against the roof of your mouth, it just comes apart. It just comes apart. Or they put up a video. Alright, so guys, make sure we're going across after this live is over. And let me support mom and dad's channel. They just put up a video. And make sure and hit that like button. Alright? So, I'm moving on to our grapes now. Guys, not that grape. I get take. This had to be a maraschino cherry. And I bit down in it. And immediately I remember a story about a storybook for Brandon. And in the storybook there was a story about a crocodile that bit a maraschino cherry and the cherry got stuck in his tooth. And that, if I had enough space in my teeth, this seed was going to lodge straight up in it because I bit this like if it was a grape. So to my surprise, I was like, this is a big grape seed, boy. So that's a maraschino cherry. Kim Tansgill. Alright, so this one definitely is a grape. So firm. So sweet. And balance off. Very, very slight acidic taste right under the skin. But the texture is nice. Alright, so Jerica, thanks for all the praises we send them. I really appreciate it. Alright, so you have to go. So big up to all the people in Coco Reed, all the people in Fort George. Tell your husband hello for me. And we have some apple wedges here. Yes, Judy. If this is what you're calling the black grapes, they have a very elongated look. These are really like about the best grapes that I've had. Wow. Mixing up the flavors is nice. My favorite here. What do you think is my favorite that promotes my facial expression? What do you think is my favorite here so far? Let me see how good all of them are. In all the fruits I had, which is apple, maraschino cherries, dragon fruit, and we'll call it black grapes. Which one do you think is my favorite here so far? Patricia says grapes. Trinidad in the bush. I like that name, Trinidad in the bush. Grapes. Did you say grapes? Maraschino cherry. Grape. Well, they're quite correct. Right? I love the grapes. And I have one more, I'm saving it for last. See there? Angel Squad, it was the grapes. Right? I'm saving this for after the meal. Now, Linda actually really want to cut the grass. But it wasn't going to happen with me, you know. I love to cut grass too. I love to cut grass too. Alright, so guys, we moving in to the eggs. Wow, this is so good, guys. First of all, let me let you know it is peppery, super peppery, which I love. Kim know I love pepper, so like she put extra in this. Just the perfect amount of salt, right amount of black pepper. The egg has a nice texture. Come together and hold it nice. There's bhaji inside of there, either bhaji or pak choy. It actually looks like if it's bird pepper or chili peppers. There is, but she takes your time and cut up these things so nice and fine that I think there's okras in here too. But you're eating the egg, and once again, so many textures in here. The texture of the egg, the texture of the bhaji, the texture of seemingly okras, pieces of pimentos. This is all it. Kim is really good. She is good, and on top of that, she is versatile. And let me tell all you, was amazing, eh? Lunch done on the stove already, you know. We can go straight to lunch from here. Yeah. Big up to all the moms in the chat. Big up to all the moms. Big up to all the single fathers who, through maybe you lost your wife through death, or some sort of sad circumstance. Yes, indeed, she is. And this is daily, guys. This is daily. And you other moms outside there, all they doing it on a daily basis too. It's just that all they don't have a channel or access for people to see. But this is what mothers do. Mothers take care of their families. So in Kimberly's case, right, she through Lyndon, because Kim really, she ain't about you, right? But through Lyndon, people will get to see how Kimberly handles her business, that kind of thing. But the truth and reality is that there are many moms outside here that is taking care of their children. And I want to commend you all also for the wonderful job that you're doing with your kids. Right? Daddies who dare to pitch in. So take a bow to all the real women in the house, all the real mommies in the house, all the daddies that they're in the background doing the little things. There's some daddies that actually does the cooking in the morning while the mother might be focusing on ironing the clothes. Everybody had their own system. So parents, take a big bow. We don't know about all it because you're not on our YouTube channel. But you have a lot of people doing this. How are they training in the school? Just so? Come on. Now, you see the danger in that? I know pick up. I go in the corner there. You don't pick up all the maraschino cherries. And I see Gina is saying to say hello to Maria. Was it? It just came on momentarily. And to all silent viewers, thank you for being there, making up the numbers. I see that we have been consistently holding on to that 190 to 200 range, and I see you all made a really grand effort of 104 people made that extra effort. Patricia, Gina also saying hello to you, sending love. Wow, this is really nice. So I'm closing in here, guys. I still have that grape, Love the pepper in this egg, buddy. This is really good. Miss Marilyn, how you going? Oh gosh, see me. I'm traveler. Sorry to be making you hungry, so girl. Don't worry, we almost done. All right, all I had to help me make a decision here. Right? I was saving this grape. This was my favorite fruit here this morning. And I have this white thing is some kind of strudel or I don't know. Somebody say Pop Tart. And my big question is this. This is sweet. I don't know which one to have first, boy. Should I have the dessert or the grape? I don't know. Pop Tart. Eat the Pop Tart. Right. But thanks to heaven because I really didn't know what the great for last. Dessert first, eat the one you love the most. Alright. I think I will eat this sweet and then that grape will just finish it off. Woo-hoo-hoo. God. I love it. I don't really eat too many sweet things, but wow, I love this, and she gave me just the right amount. Yeah, I really enjoy that. That's a perfect ending to that delicious meal. Kim, if you're locked on or you're watching back at this video later on, as always, thank you very, very, very much. I really go and help your brother and give him water. Dolly, or you only study London, no? You only study London. London want me to be doing this live. London want me to be doing this live, hello, Dolly. Alright, so all the pedestrians remain locked on, right? I right here. Don't ignore harass, I right here, guys. I right here, right? I keeping all that company today, though. Today's Memorial Day, though. That man only cutting grass, that fella only cutting grass. That fella cutting grass, boy. I bet all if I want to tell them, hey, I finish that life, or they go hear that waka cut off. Eh? If I only go outside there and say, Lennon, I finish the life, the waka will cut off. All they want to see my life. Eh? All I want to see for line, I go outside and tell, you see, like he just hear me say the live done. London, I done the live there, boy. I done the live there. Yeah. You see what I tell all you? You see what I tell all you? The place get quiet. Hey, no boy, the live still going on. It's still going on. Go ahead. Yeah, you see what I tell all you feel like lying. All you feel like lying. Imtaz can't do it right, boy. Imtaz can't do it right. Eh? Yeah, the live still going on. Go ahead. You go ahead and cut your grass. Yeah. See what I tell all you, boy? I know the man. If Taz make out the man. Yeah. And if this life was going on, watch me. Me here washing up for you, so now I go see, hey, little Mike going down the road there. Oh gosh, hey. All right, so everybody that has been with us since the beginning of this live, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And I'm hanging on a little bit because I know Lennon told me that he will like to come back and chat a little bit. So just trying to get a little small duty under control here. And the live could still be running. I see everybody chatting. I see we have 171 people. So I could do what I have to do here. All I could do, all I got to do there. Alright? So everybody happy. Everybody happy. All they doing what I have to do and I doing what I have to do. Right? No pigs and mats in that. No pigs and mats in that, man. You do what you gotta do, I do what I gotta do. Oh gosh. Kim, I break your spoon. Whoa! You want that?
I'll come and pay yourself.
Alright.
Thanks. You tell them to bring water for me.
You know how long they want me to bring water for you? Everybody begging for your boy. What we done there? That's how back out there. Oh gosh. I see like that's how back out there. Alright, so everybody that is locked on, I hope all again through all your chores, and I hope I didn't keep back anybody from cooking or anything, because we still have to continue to do what we have to do, all right? We still have to continue to do what we have to do. Guys, just imagine this, eh? I'm thinking something to myself here while I'm washing up this way. Number one, always remember, especially in the dry season, guys, try your best. You see this? Don't have this running all the time, right? Don't have that running all the time. Even if you have a good supply of water. I try, I remember when I now came out, it was so hard for me. Hey, Auntie Misha, you going? It was so hard for me to wash up something as simple as 2-3 plates in a sink, you know. And boy, look at where I reached today. Look at where I reached today, boy. I reached a good place. Boy, I'm just grateful to God, yes. I'm grateful to God. And if you have anybody here who under certain kind of medications, Tegretol, mood stabilizers, Hardol, all these different kind of things, boy, I understand how you just feel, right? You might be taking some kind of tablet like Zoloft or whatever. I tell you, I understand how you feel. You feel like a zombie. You feel like, boy, you're incapable of a normal life again. But watch it here, guys. Thank the Lord for it. Thank the Lord for it. Right. Thank the Lord for life. Alright, so hey, Kimberly. Kimberly.
Good. Oh, you're still alive.
Hey, that breakfast was real good, girl.
You finally eat it?
What? I know my shit up real good. Real good. Thanks very much, eh?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much.
How's
All right.
your day going?
Good, man. Good. Well, Kim, I'm going to close off the live as you come home.
Okay.
Right? So, guys, like Kimberly is the one to close off the live for us all the time. Right?
Oh, they just like to do live until lunchtime.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I cast Patricia. I don't know where everything gone. Oh, yes, go back.
Yeah.
Live chat. Oh gosh, I'm moving it. Hi Dolly, hi Judy, hi everybody. Going on. Well, they have. You want spaghetti? Oh, you know how.
No, I
yes,
know
you
we went first.
Right. Is the nun still doing the gym?
He didn't tell me anything about it. Yeah.
So I think I don't want spaghetti and meatballs. I want ramen. You ever had ramen?
Like the thing in the pack?
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
this samyang ramen.
Right.
This particular brand.
Is it?
It tastes real good.
She said this tastes real good.
The jajang flavor too
Yeah.
is very nice.
The jajang.
Yeah.
Right.
So I usually do this with a carbonara one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like cheesy and stuff too. But
Nice.
yeah. So we're gonna
Good.
have some ramen for lunch.
Yes. So guys, I mean, in all fairness, Kimberly has come home and she and the nun will have to spend some time together. Right? So I want to thank everybody once again for being here on this live. I hope all you really enjoyed it. And look out again. You know it's Lasana Batis, the man from the east with the face like the golden beast. And just remember, look out, make sure and subscribe. You don't know when I will be on again. Right? So we gone.